This guy James was raised by the Christian warrior monks who killed his father, and then he would go on to become one of the most clever kings I've ever heard of. James I of Aragon, who is our follower Hannah's 21st great grandfather, was born in the year 1208, and when he was about 6 years old, his father would go into battle against crusaders and he would lose and he would die. And these crusaders would take in James as a prisoner, raising him for about a year, and then eventually releasing him to the Knights Templar, who would then raise him until his coming of age. And after he inherited the throne, he would spend his life taking back the lands that Muslim rulers had taken around the Mediterranean. And in 1231, he set his sights on the island of Minorca that at the time was still under Muslim control. However, instead of attacking, James used a trick. He lit huge bonfires on a nearby island to trick the Minorcans into thinking that a massive army was coming to invade. And this was so successful that the Minorcan leaders decided to surrender and just pay him a tribute instead of fighting. And so without losing a single man, James added Minorca to his empire. He also later conquered Valencia and raised his flag, that is a very famous flag that you may have seen before, called the Pennon of the Conquest, which marked his victory. By the time he died in the year 1276, James expanded Aragon's territory across the Western Mediterranean.